Turns out, my microphone likes to turn itself off occasionally. But now you should all hear me. And yeah, this will probably be the last mini painting stream for the year. And we're working on the adorable Gingerbread Knight from Reaper Miniatures. I'm just tidying him up before we get started, because we got time. Only a little guy. And yeah, he's going to be part of my annual Christmas decorations. Morning, Mango. Oh, hello, Mango. Welcome in. How you doing? So just removing all the mold lines, so the paint goes on nice and smooth. That's fair. That's fair. So I actually have a little bit of a collection of Christmas minis now. Got about 3 or 4. We don't always put them on the tree. Sometimes we put them on shelves and things like that, just to, you know, decorate the room. But yeah, it's nice. I like doing one every year. This little Gingerbread Knight, and I'm glad you're doing well. Magic, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely chill weekend. But yeah, I like painting at least one festive figure every year. It's usually something Santa themed, or you know, something along those lines. Wow, that music's getting loud. Where, please? There we go. I'm doing okay. I'm doing well, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
Chai_08 just resubscribed for 47 months.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Magic. Cheyenne, thank you so much for 47 months. Welcome in. I'm sorry to hear that, Magic, but I hope you find time for yourself as well. And it is always wonderful to have you here. Shaya, thank you again so much. Welcome in. It is good to see you. But yeah, this is probably the last mini painting stream I'll do until the new year. Because I'm going to have a break soon.
Scorpion just resubscribed for 21 months. It's been ages. Hello Jinxie and chat.
Thank you so much for 21 months. Welcome in. Good morning. Muffin Man, not quite. Do you know the Muffin Man? Just don't take his legs. I see we have a fellow Shrek fan even in the chat. Okay. Hey PCs. Yeah, Windows 11 is pain in the butt. I just went through the upgrading process with both my PC and my laptop. It's a lot. Just don't forget to take care of yourself as well, Magic. It's the important thing. You know the saying goes, you can't pour from an empty jug. You can't serve someone from an empty jug either. You gotta fill your own tank with good things before you can start sharing with others. New motherboards. No, that's fair. I obviously didn't have that problem because I don't use a German keyboard. But I was aware of the TMP thing because my keyboard software defaults it to US layout. So actually in Windows 10 is where it discovered the problem. Excuse me, when it kept putting the wrong character in for certain buttons. They figured it out, and then, I happened to be looking for the driver software for my keyboard in Windows 11 and came across TMP stuff as well. It's apparently one of the major things that pops up when you type in keyboard software and Windows 11 into Google. So, purely by chance. But I'm hoping to replace my keyboard and my mouse and my headset over Christmas. Maybe. Maybe not all at once, but at least my keyboard and mouse, because both of them are kind of not working as intended. No worries, Magic. Hey, you take care of yourself. Just, you do what you gotta do. Know that we will be here, whenever you're able to go back to your normal routine. You can, Mango, but my I've got one of the HyperX keyboards, and it's got some onboard software which overrides the Windows 10 settings quite a lot. Which normally not a problem, you know, whatever. It normally is just to let the RGB and stuff like that work. But in a lot of cases, it also reset the digital keyboard to default, which in my keyboard's case, the digital keyboard was the US layout, which meant even though the keys were UK layout, I was also having to learn how to type US layout keyboards. There's not a huge difference, but for certain punctuation and things like that, it became very obnoxious very quickly. Especially considering I kind of rely on touch typing for my job, so I need to be able to know where all the keys are and things like that. It's all fixed now, though. Until inevitably, whichever new keyboard I end up getting has the same thing, and we go again. I think it was probably, you know, me getting the wrong version of the keyboard. But when I first got it, I wasn't aware of the issue. And by the time I realized what was going on, I couldn't be bothered to return it to get the right version. So I think if I wasn't using it as much, it wouldn't have been anywhere near as annoying as it was. Aww. Thank you so much, Magic. I hope, hopefully I will be able to catch up with you offline a little bit, at least. So I will be, around. I just won't be streaming, probably after Tuesday next week. I'm taking a little bit of an extended break. And then I'll be back in the new year. With a new schedule that I can hopefully stick to. Awesome, the screws. Oh no! I hope the replacement parts help. Same to you, Magic. Thank you, and I appreciate you taking time to stop in and say hey, especially when you've got so much going on. Okay, let's get base colours done first, and then I can do the detailing. So I am using a reference photo just to get the colours in the right places. So you might see me leaning back a few times, but I promise it's just to get my references done. Well, just to get my basic colours in the right place, and then we'll be on highlighting. I do have a secondary figure that I might bring out, because this little guy, he's not got so much area to cover. It's technically a Thanksgiving model though, but it's, you know, it's a little bit festive. Or I might jump on a game for a little bit. We'll see. We'll see where we're at with this guy's done. Okay, he's trying to escape. Cool. Cursed already. Thank you for the posture check, Yannick. I hope everyone is sitting comfortably. Don't forget to stretch. Relax your shoulder. Unclench your jaw. Step away from the screen if you need it. I always use these to stretch my hands out for painting streams now. And I hope everyone's got a tasty beverage as well. Yeah, this little Gingerbread Knight will be joining the collection, which is currently on top of our models cabinet. So we got a few up there. We've got Boris the Santa, which you might have seen me put a couple of photos up recently. We've got the Red Gobbo from a couple of years ago. It is a goblin dressed up as Santa, blowing up some presents. And then in a bauble on our tree, we've also got another goblin dressed up as Santa, riding a little squig. A load of Christmas decorations, which I painted on stream. A couple of years ago now, I think. It might have been last year, actually. Red is Sneak. Oh, you got a milkshake going into cereal? An energy drink milkshake going into cereal. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'll be honest, I'll probably try it at least once. How did you find it? I mean, barring the past couple of weeks where I'm dealing with, you know, Christmas shopping and retail job, I've almost entirely stopped drinking energy drinks these days. I'll probably wean myself off them again after I stop for the Christmas holidays. Just I got busy and I got sick at the same time, so I was like, I'm just gonna bring this crutch back while I'm trying to balance so many things. Then after Christmas, my workload should be a lot lighter, so it'll be all good. Salted caramel and cereal. powder is meant to be mixed with milk. That makes sense. I mean, I suppose it's not that weird. I've heard of people putting like protein powders and porridge and stuff like that, so. I mean, hey, if you enjoyed it, that's the main thing. If you enjoyed it and it tastes good, who am I to judge? I'm glad you enjoyed it. And that is different, for sure. But it's also kind of cool. I'm glad that you've got something that you're enjoying. Come on, dude. Recipes for Christmas cookies and drinks. That's pretty awesome. I might make cookies this evening. If we've got the ingredients in. I haven't made cookies in a while. Any drink milkshake makes me think of Tim? I have not heard of those. Sorry. I would try and pronounce it, but I'm not awake enough to attempt German this morning. My late night dark tiding is catching up with me. Oh, Pepsi and milk. I heard about that. That was going around the internet like a couple of weeks ago. I just no. Why? Why would you do that? I mean, I would say no judgment, but I would totally judge someone for drinking milk. Shaped cookie with almonds and loads of vanilla. Ooh, that sounds good. Doesn't taste bad? Really? I mean, I suppose I've probably got a bit of a biased perspective because I don't drink milk, and a lot of milk products taste very, like, make me unwell. So I always associate like milk and, you know, that kind of stuff with bad. So I'm probably biased, but I really no. I don't understand it. Speaking of Pepsi, has anyone seen Pepsi Where's My Jet? That was quite an entertaining little series on Netflix. Vinegar recipe. Oh, thank you. I'll totally take a look at that. I probably won't have the recipes. Ingredients. But if I make the recipe, I'll let you know. It's one of the things I am doing a lot more of at the moment, and taking it into the new year too. I'm cooking a lot more things myself and not buying them. So I'd say about half of the bread that we eat is now homemade rather than store-bought. Yeah, making pasta sauces and things like that from scratch because it's actually surprisingly easy once you get into a routine with it. Like, I can get it down to like 20 minutes-ish. Oh, and then crumbling as you eat them. Nice. Lou will like those. And my partner will definitely like those. Big old gumdrop button eyes. Still haven't made the garlic bread from your mum? I haven't yet, no. I need to give that a go. I'm still kind of perfecting how to make bread because I've not quite got it where I'm consistently getting it right yet. It's very much edible and it's still definitely bread, but it's not got the right, I'm not getting the right texture all the time. Sometimes it doesn't quite go right, so I'm like, I want to get to a point where I can just make a loaf of bread and know it will turn out perfectly, kind of thing. Or at least 99% perfectly. I'll definitely try and get that garlic bread made at some point in the not too distant future. Hopefully. So we've got the first layers done. You can kind of see how this guy's going to look in the end. So now it's sort of getting the secondary layers and highlights and things like that put in. Instead, I think I've had the cinnamon stars before because they're kind of like are they the ones that are quite dark in color and they usually have like a lot of cinnamon and a lot of other spices in, kind of like a really dark chewy gingerbread almost. Yeah, I definitely think I've had those. And sometimes with apricot, is it apricot jam, something like that in them, or am I thinking of something else with that? Or maybe is that a variation? I don't know. Maybe it was just a particular place I went to that did that particular variation. Somewhere I used to go to as a kid, used to have them all the time. They're so good. No jam said? Fair enough. That might have been a variation. It was like a cafe I used to go to as a kid that had them. And they made them homemade. So good. Like they had a couple of different variations. One with like apricot jam and one that was dipped in dark chocolate, and then one that was just like the biscuit on its own. Sometimes they put little like icing decorations on top of them. Sometimes it's just a plain biscuit. I loved them. Still do, actually. If someone handed one to me and offered it to me, I'd just be like, yes. Give me all of the deliciousness. See, one of the things I want to get for next year, this time next year, is a Krampus bust. So that's something that will probably happen as soon as I'm able to find one. I haven't yet been able to find one that's good enough, though. I've seen a couple, but they've been really cartoony, and I want one that's like a proper horror-style Krampus. Because that is my favorite Christmas movie. Surprising no one. That and Gremlins. Anyone got any favorites? Anyone got anything where it's like, it's not Christmas until I do this? Or until this happens? Kind of traditions. It's like the perfect balance mango. Poxwalker Murder. Christmas music on the piano. Greenish so no. That's spell J. Raclette. Ooh. That's a good shout. I do like raclette. I don't have it for obvious reasons. I've tried it. But it is one of those dishes. This is unfortunately one that I have to be prepared to suffer for, to have. To put it delicately. But that's a good call. Yeah, like that's amazing. Not Christmas till the 24th. That's when my vacation starts. Yes. I mean, I'm not officially on holiday until my last day in work is the 23rd this week. So, Friday. Yeah, I mean, for me, so when I still live with my parents, there was it was a Swiss restaurant near to where we lived. So they did Swiss style raclette, maybe not quite the same as what you have, but it is still very much, you know, like the rich cheese based sauce, the bread and the meats, and you know, everything to dip into. The problem is, I don't like dairy-free cheeses. So I quite often ended up just having like the bread and the meat. Or like the veggies or whatever else was being dipped in that day. Or the potatoes. I loved it when they did it with potatoes. Which wasn't always. Like it kind of varied every year. And it would be slightly different. But it was always kind of the same basic, like really rich, melty cheese. The fondue, basically. With, you know, bread, cheese, meats, veggies, whatever. To dip in. It's awesome. I love that kind of food, though. I love the kind of food where it's like like a curry or a stew or a casserole or whatever, and then just some really good, really good, tasty bread, and you basically eat, the soup, the stew, whatever, on the bread, and that's the meal. Carbs are the best spoons. Prove me wrong. I bet you can't. So smelt cheese in air fryer. Yeah, they did it in the little pans, but I've seen it done both ways. We spent a lot of time in France when I was growing up, so we kind of lean more towards the French style of stuff, but little pans are an alternative. It's like a lot of those kind of foods. Every country's kind of got its own variation. Still, it's awesome. More food should be dipped in cheese. Because cheese is awesome. Like, I love cheese, even if my body doesn't love cheese. Stupid hands. Ellie, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're well. You prepare for a cheese fondue? Yeah, prayers. No, I mean, usually if I avoid any, and I mean any sort of dairy, like to the point of, no butter on sandwiches and like literally zero added dairy to my diet, I can usually manage something like, pizzas or fondue or something that's very heavy in dairy content with the aid of like lactate pills. But I still suffer for it, so like most of the time I avoid like the vast majority of dairy because it's just not comfortable, it's not fun, it's not good for me to keep exposing my body to something that it's effectively allergic to. But at the same time, dairy products, good source of calcium, and everyone needs calcium. Otherwise, your body doesn't like it. So, yeah, it's a balancing act. No, with a fondue, it's basically like, okay, I'm not going to be doing anything the day after. I'm not going to be well enough to do anything the day after. It has to be a really, really good fondue. Same with like pizza and stuff like that. It has to be a good pizza for me to want to put myself through it. Imagine eating. Aww. It happens, Allie. That's fine. And welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're from well. stretch break. Oh yeah. For me, it's not really Christmas until I've watched the Krampus movie. It's kind of a ritual that I've had like every year since it came out. So I've not watched it yet, but it's getting to the point where I might watch it soon. We also have a thing at work that's basically Christmas bingo, where we have a bingo card of stuff that people ask us around this time of year, every year. It's not Christmas till someone's won a Christmas bingo. They've won a Christmas bingo. We got all of them. Krampus super on his cosplays? That is awesome. I love Krampus. But yeah. It does kind of suck that I'm in one of those jobs that Christmas is one of the busiest and most stressful times of the year in my job. Yeah, it's retail based, of course it is. And some of you have probably seen my Twitter posts about customers at this time of year. But soon we get a break, and my tolerance will inevitably reset. Auto mode will bonk due to having links turned off at the moment. You can send it to me, because I would definitely be down for a plush Balrog. Yeah, it is horrible this time of year, Chai. It really is. I'm sorry that you had to deal with that as well, though. But yeah, if you have to interact, I will say, like, and I know that you all will, but just be extra nice to your cashiers, your customer service people, the waiters and waitresses at this time of year. Yeah, the postie, all those people. Because being in one of these roles at this time of year is not fun. Because people just seem to have no patience, no tolerance for anything. No basic manners. Which is a real shame. But it is what it is. So if you go out of your way to be nice to the people in those positions, I guarantee you, speaking from personal experience, you will make their day so much better. Just simple things like saying please and thank you. You know, having a little bit of patience goes a long, long way. You're level 5 in D&D. Congratulations, Sally. That's awesome. What's your character... what's your character like again? I can't remember what you told me, if you did. It's nice. I don't doubt that at all. Like, I doubt I need to tell any of you lot to be nice to CS people or retail people. But yeah, I can tell you from personal experience, it is extra appreciated this time of year. Because the majority, even people who are normally nice, are less nice this time of year. So yeah. If you bought your alcohol today, oh nice. Double reason to be nice to your postie today, Shire. I don't get much post these days. It's mostly Amazon. Credit card statements. Turning into one of those boring old people. Well, that and nearly all of my bills and stuff are paperless, so, you know. Huffling Rogue Arcane Trickster down. That sounds like a lot of fun, Hallie. Only bread is suffering. Jeez. I do partly blame Amazon. Because Amazon has made my job way harder than it needs to be. Because everyone expects Amazon level service from not Amazon. It's like, well, Amazon can do this. It's like, cool. We're not Amazon. I don't work for Amazon. If you want Amazon service, go to Amazon. DM hates your character. I can imagine. Must be a tough character to DM for. But I bet it's a lot of fun. To play, at least. Gingerbread vodka. Ooh, that sounds good, Shy. Sounds real good. I bet that would work well in a hot chocolate or something like that. If you're gonna mix it. Okay. I've got gin, but never had gin. I've had gin a couple of times. It's usually stuff like, tonics and whatnot. Tonic water, that kind of thing. Don't know what else you'd mix gin with, to be honest. Lemonade, maybe. Gin and lemonade would probably work quite well. Oh, gin and tonic water on the rugs. I mean, gin and tonic is kind of a classic, so there's that. This year is a bourbon year for me. I have a bottle of Wild Turkey honey for Christmas, and I am going to enjoy it. You mean? Of course. Of course I'll share. You just have to come over here, Holly. I'm not flying all the way out there this Christmas. Definitely didn't just buy it because it was purple. Hey, that I have bought bottles for less reason. And hey, you never know. Maybe you end up really, really liking gin. It turns out to be your new favorite drink. Done deal. Changes color when you add tonic. That's cool. Oh, is it like what is it? Is it butterfly pea or something like that? That stuff where it goes from purple to blue, like the tea. Okay, my nightbot is apparently having a day. Correct. Nice. That stuff's awesome. I haven't had a chance to use it myself yet, but it's awesome. I like science. Also, did you know that tonic water will glow under a black light? And also helps against malaria. to Drink is such a good channel. Love the How to Drink channel. Okay. He's a gym playlist. I want to get my stuff together so I can try out his old fashioned. It looks so good. Sorry, folks. Another stretch break. I know I'm taking a couple today, but it's a small model. Small models make your hands cramp. Plus, I think you can probably tell from how like done this model is already. It's not going to take me very long to finish this guy. But I'm having fun with chat. I'm trying not to finish this too soon. You never seen him? That's fair. I mean, I haven't watched specific lists and stuff like that because it gives me too many ideas and endangers my bank account too much. But yeah, his old-fashioned cocktail, like the bourbon old-fashioned that he does, looks amazing. I normally associate the song that's playing right now with New Year's more than Christmas, if I'm honest. Old Lang Syne. How fashion events looks tasty sell. True. Copy some weird coffee guy on YouTube. That's fair, Mango. There's there's a series on, well, a channel on YouTube called Coffee House Crime. If you like true crime podcasts, his are great. They're like usually about 20 minutes, half an hour, and they go into like weird, unsolved true crime kind of cases. But the way he presents it is so weirdly chilled. Like it's so interesting as well, and someone who, you know, has a background in this kind of thing. Great. Absolutely great to watch. Ten out of 10 would recommend if you ever get the chance. I did hear about that. That was really cool. It was really cool. It was good of the devs as well to do that in Cyberpunk. Johnny Southhand, yeah. I think Lou showed me that one. We actually tried making them. We got the beer and everything. And it's really, really good. Realised why it looked a little bit strange, and that's because I hadn't painted around his buttons. Oh, that'll be cool. don't know. I'd love to have something like that. I'd love to get to the level where, you know, say just as a blue sky thing. I'd love to get to the level of streaming where like Fat Shark put in a I don't know, a panda gun charm or something like that, you know? In Darktide. Or, you know, there was a cosmetic in Stardew Valley that was like the little blue hood that my little panda guy wears. That's like just a little thing like that. It'd be so cool. But you know, I might set my sights a little bit lower. Like I'd settle for just being consistent when I'm streaming for the time being. Hen did such a good job with those emotes. I know I say it a lot, but I really am so lucky to have people like you guys, like Hen, and like so many people who have stuck by me since day one. Well, since the beginning. I'm just insanely grateful for what I've got. Okay. One of the things I want to do next year is be more consistent streaming. I know I've not been great at it this year, and that's something I want to improve on. Let's tidy up these lines. They're a little bit fuzzy and a little bit not quite where they should be. Has anyone got any New Year's resolutions they want to work on? Anything that they're looking forward to, planning for the new year? Doesn't have to be a resolution, it might just be something that you're working on. I think I've talked about mine quite a lot on the channel. I'm one of those people that believes in, holding myself accountable. So if I talk about them, it's mainly because I plan on holding myself accountable to it. And, the first thing to do in doing that is telling people about it so that they can call you out when you're not working on it. Like, I've said I'm going to do it, and, people know I've said I'm going to do it, so now I got to do it. I got no choice. That kind of thing. I would be like, yeah, exactly. You see me spending money on dumb stuff. You give me the point. You see me quitting or not sticking to my schedule for no good reason. You give me all the shit. Feel free to yell at me. Just not too loudly. Pretty please. But I want to I want to do better. I'm excited. Wait. Holy crap. Okay, I got completely distracted because it's snowing for the first time this year. I'm not even kidding. I don't think I can show you guys because it's so light, but see if I can grab a photo for you all. It's barely snowing. But it's just snowing for the first time this year. That's pretty cool. Anyway. I wish I could show you all, but it is so faint, it's not getting picked up. 3 days that were -10 to -18. Damn. We've been in sort of the negative, like, 5 range-ish for most of this week, but it must have warmed up just enough to snow. That is so cool. I love snow. Anyway, yes. I'm holding myself accountable this year. No more excuses. this can and one more can of Monster. Not getting any more. Unless I really, really have to. Which, let's face it, whoever really, really needs energy drinks that badly? So, any drinks are going. I'm starting this whole eating better thing that I've heard so much about. Yeah, lots of stuff. Getting rid of a load of junk. Ooh, favorite monster flavor. Of the ones I've tried, which I've tried a lot of them, not all of them. There was one, I can't remember the name of it now, because it's discontinued. It was like a lemon, it was a flat one, so it wasn't fizzy. And it was like a sweet lemon tea. That one was amazing. They had a lemon and a peach one in the UK. Both of them were so, so good. I could drink them by the caseload. I think it was Rehab was the lemon one, maybe. Yeah. Blue with the skeleton and the pink one. Nice. Now the one I'm drinking at the moment is Reserve. It's got the yellow M. It's apparently white pineapple. Tastes vaguely pineapple-y. I love the first time it snows this year is the is for this stream. That's awesome. Feels like a good omen. But yeah, no more monster for me in the new year. I might also be doing a shopping ban. I'm not sure yet about that one, because it's kind of linked to my decluttering stuff. So it's probably going to be a soft shopping ban of nothing but essentials kind of situation. But I will also be getting a tattoo in the new year, so not sure how that fits into a shopping ban. And pineapple. Oh, I love pineapple. I just like pineapple in general. Sugarloaf pineapple is really good, actually. You can sometimes get it here in the UK, but it's like it's always really sweet. It's like super sweet, super ripe pineapple, but it doesn't have that bite so much. It's kind of like a softer, less acidic pineapple flavor. Really, really good. It's crazy good. It's hard to find and expensive in the UK though, so I've only tried it like once or twice. But I get it whenever I can. Give me all the pineapple. Don't care what people say about it. It belongs on pizza. It belongs on my plate. No, I'm gonna be, I kind of joked about this, but I am actually gonna do it. I'm gonna be eating like a hobbit next year. And I don't mean, you know, breakfast, lunch, 11s, all that jazz. I mean, hobbit food is usually like homemade. It's usually very much simple food. Yeah, it's very vegetable and grain based and homemade and just simple food. Very little junk food. Any cakes and sweets and pastries are homemade rather than obviously store-bought or handmade at least. I'm just kind of gonna go back to that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely going back towards like simple food. So lots of soups, stews, salads, that kind of thing. Rather than buying stuff in. I'm just gonna make it myself. And just get into the habit of doing that more often. And we're gonna enjoy the food so much because money, yes. Yes, Mango. That money as a concept annoys me. I hate the fact that money dictates so much of my life even when I don't actually want it. Like, I do not care about being rich. I do not care about wealth in the sense of, you know, I never want to have as much money as, say, like Elon Musk or anyone like that. I don't want to have enough not to worry, and the fact that I have to worry about this elaborate barter system for survival is just annoying. There we go. That's what I was looking for. But also, yeah, food is a necessity. You can't live without food. Anyone who claims they can is trying to sell you something. Food should be free. There's like, not everyone can afford healthy food. Just so wrong when you think about it. I mean, the reason that I'm even in a position that is, and I realize that it's privileged for me to be able to say, hey, I'm reinventing my diet because, you know, not everyone has the choice. So I realize that I am lucky to be in that position. But at the same time, I'm giving up a lot of, I'm giving up stuff to be able to afford that change in my life. Not just the time, but there's a monetary cost to it. And there's a decent amount of necessity in my changes as well. Like, junk food makes my chronic illnesses worse. So, it's partly for health reasons. Chocolate ground with whipped cream, 17 layers, and cherries. Oh my goodness. That sounds amazing. Anger, you're giving me terrible, terrible ideas for cooking. I want to plant my own veggie garden. I want to do that sort of thing. I basically just want to be a hobbit. And while I can't fully do that, I can't just run off to the Shire and never look back, sadly, decided I'm going to adopt as much of their practices as I can in the meantime. Please don't fall. Thank you. Have some alcohol by that's a good idea. That reminds me a lot of I think it's called Black Forest Gatter here in the UK. Where it's, fresh cream, black cherries, chocolate cake. And again, you can add alcohol in it. Kind of sitting on the table just staring at me. Is the food bowl missing like 4 pieces of food? Because then the cat might think it's empty. I hear that's the thing cats do. You know what I'm gonna do after stream? I'm gonna cook some food. Probably something like scrambled eggs on toast. Maybe some mushrooms if I've got mushrooms. Maybe some spinach, something like that. And I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings. Actually, no, I'm not, because I'm watching it next week. I'm gonna watch movies. Food and movies. I might watch it now and next week. Who knows? Alrighty. Last little thing I want to do on this guy before we go. Just a little bit of fixing on the top of his head. I might watch Krampus. It might be time. yeah, let's take you all in closer so you can have a proper look at this guy. Oh, come on, dude. Excuse me, microphone. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry for the noise there. End of stream? Yeah, we're just ending at the moment. Sinku, I'm just trying to get a good angle so you all can see him. There we go. He's so cute. Thank you. I will have proper photos up soon. But yeah, this is our little gingerbread knight for Christmas. Looks great. Thank you, Sinku. I'm sorry we couldn't talk more. But I might be streaming on Tuesday. I'll see if I can do an earlier stream just so that more people can join, but I don't know yet. I'll have to see. But yeah, I wonder. Let's see if I can get him facing the camera so you all can see. There we go. There's the little guy. But yeah. I will probably stream tomorrow for a bit. Not tomorrow. Next week for a bit. Just to try and raise a few more pennies for the trees for Christmas. Don't you want to share that too? I will send you the good photos then, Sinku. As soon as I take them. But yeah. Run for Your Life Candyman, yes. I have heard of it, I have not played it. I hear very good things about it. But yeah. I will probably be this will almost definitely be the last the guy who owns it. Nice. So this is the last mini painting stream for this year, so I'll be back with minis in the new year. The last actual stream of the year probably will be next week, because I want to do at least one more stream, maybe two, depends on how my schedule works out. So I hope you all can join me for those, because yeah, they're just going to be like chill gaming streams, maybe a couple of festive games, who knows. I'll have to see what I can do. Yeah. If we can catch it, I hope you can all join me. But thank you for everyone who stopped by today, who was able to join in. And the same to you, Zinko. If I don't get to see any of you between now and my break at the end of the year, I hope you have a wonderful break. Whether you celebrate a holiday or not, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you're in the world, and a restful time. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will see you very soon.